In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to create a workflow in Slack. Whether you're a seasoned Slack user or new to its functionalities, workflows are an excellent way to automate repetitive tasks and enhance your team's productivity. So, let's dive into building your very own Slack workflow. To begin, you'll want to open Slack and access the Workflow Builder. You'll find it conveniently located within your workspace settings. First, head over to the top left corner of your Slack application, whether you're on desktop or using the web version. Here, you'll see the name of your workspace. Give that a click. A drop-down menu will appear. Hover over Tools and Settings to reveal more options. From there, click on Workflow Builder. It's worth noting that if you see an Automations tab in your sidebar, you can also click that and then select Workflows to reach the same place. Once you're in the Workflow Builder screen, you're just a step away from starting your new workflow. Simply click on the New Workflow button and select Build Workflow to kick things off. Now, with your new workflow ready to be designed, your next step is to choose a trigger. Think of the trigger as the start event that sets everything into motion. It could be a particular time of day, an action taken by a user, or a specific event within Slack. Essentially, whatever works best for your needs. After selecting your trigger, it's time to add steps, or actions, that will occur after the trigger is activated. In the Workflow Editor, locate and click the Add Step button. You'll see a list of options for what action the workflow can perform. This is where your creativity can really shine. If you choose to send a message, you'll be guiding your workflow to send a custom message to a channel or a specific person. Alternatively, you might decide to send a form. This allows you to collect essential information from the user that can be used in later steps. Another option is to engage connectors or apps. These are steps provided by integrated apps, like creating a Trello card, updating an Asana task, or even creating a Google Calendar event. If sending a message or form, you'll need to configure it by choosing a recipient. This could be a channel, the person who initiated the workflow, or any particular user. You'll craft the message or define the fields of the form. And here's a handy tip. When you're working with forms, you can use variables. By clicking Insert a Variable, you can incorporate data collected from the form in subsequent steps, such as incorporating the person's name with their submission info. Feel free to click Add Step as many times as necessary to build out more complex automations. For instance, Step 1 might be that a user fills out a form, Step 2 posts those results to a channel, and Step 3 sends a follow-up direct message back to the initiator. Remember to click Save after configuring each step to ensure everything is set up just as you need. There you have it, a straightforward way to create a helpful and efficient workflow in Slack. With this tool, you can streamline everyday tasks, keep your team organized, and spend more time focusing on what truly matters.